Hi peeps! So, my Costa Rica adventure education presentation was on Project Adventure. So, let's take a look at what Project Adventure is. Okay? So, their mission, can you guys see this? Yeah. Okay, so their mission is to provide leadership in the expansion of adventure based programming. Project Adventure seeks to develop responsible individuals, productive organizations, and sustainable communities. So, what is Project Adventure? It is an international nonprofit organization located in Massachusetts. They specialize in providing individuals with the knowledge needed to challenge themselves to grow by overcoming fears and limitations. Um, there's trained instructors on site, and they provide a safe environment for outdoor activities, and it's for all ages. At the bottom here, I provided a little link that I'll probably give you, like, I don't know how I would give that to you guys, but I'll make it happen so you guys can click on it and check it out yourselves. Um, so, what does Project Adventure offer? Um, they offer a bunch of things between like workshops and programs and all this kind of stuff. So let's start with workshops. Workshops. um, so Project Adventures workshops are designed to help increase the knowledge and skills it takes for adventure. Um, every workshop is based on opportunities to acquire new techniques, approaches, and technical skills, and they can be customized to your needs and what you or your group want to learn. And so here is a link down here. Again, I'll provide it to you guys um, about all the workshop calendars that they have classes for. Yeah. Yeah, so check that out and see there's a bunch of different workshops between like skill building and like trust falls and I don't know, all kinds of things that you will eventually need to have in nature and while you're adventuring. So, the next thing are the programs. So, um, Project Adventures programs are designed to complement existing programs that you're already involved in with addition of research-based content to enhance adventure outcomes. Some examples include behavior management, adventure in the classroom, comprehensive adventure program for physical education, bullying prevention, building respectful learning communities, um, all very needed things while you're on your adventure. So for the programs, there's another link. So let's move on to team building. So Project Adventure provides direct service team building and development experiences. You can either visit the headquarters, which is in Beverly, Massachusetts, or you have the option of the trainers actually coming to you. Um, so some of the team building exercises that are available to you are for the youth, like elementary through high school, college students, even like corporations like Apple or Kodak or like BMW or I don't know, big name things that need to come together to learn how to work together and just to create a better environment that they work in. So, I actually have a quote from a team building workshop participant from 2012 that says, being pushed outside our comfort zone and forced to rely on peers who we didn't know well was so valuable. Being pushed outside our comfort zone and forced to rely on peers who we didn't know so well was so valuable. It forced us to break down the interpersonal barriers because we needed each other to exceed. So I think that's really cool, and I think that we can make that connection from Costa Rica because not all of us knew each other, but in the end, we all became like a family and worked together to get through things. Like, for example, Kat, when you couldn't, when you were very afraid to zip line, like all of us were there for you to keep pushing you up the stairs and to make you feel comfortable enough to actually jump off the platform and start ziplining. You ended up loving it. So, like, just little things like that, this team building can help build. So, let's move on to challenge courses that they offer. Project Adventure has been developing challenge courses since 1971. Courses are offered in all 50 states and more than 20 countries around the world. The designs of their courses have developed solutions for limited outdoor space. So if you don't have a lot of room to maybe have like these zip lining or I don't know, these crazy things that they need to build in order for you to get like an exhilarating feeling or anything, they can just go in your backyard and make do with what they have, and you can learn in that way. They also have unique or limited indoor beam structures. So I guess if you go to their facilities in Massachusetts, they have an indoor facility. And I guess it also means that if they come to your house, and you have maybe a big inside or something, they can create some indoor beam structures so you don't have to go outside. They also provide challenging terrain depending on which level you're at. Difficult or limited tree selection. So not everyone has these crazy huge oak trees in their backyard. So they make do with what you have and go from there. And some of their outdoor course material includes trees and poles. Some of their indoor course materials includes like nets and beams. So again, I provided a link down here for you guys to learn more about opportunities for their custom course design and how to get started on it. So we're going to take a little video break. But as you watch this video, try to apply like what they're doing to what we did in Costa Rica and see if it relates in any way. So let's do this. I already have it opened. Let's see if you guys can see this. This is the Adirondack Community College doing adventure education.
On a Tuesday evening, the AVS 221 Challenge Course Facilitation class loaded up the van and made the 4-hour trip to Project Adventure in Beverly, Massachusetts. After a night of camping, the day began.
Very close. So close. Flash 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, go, it's coming. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5.
So that was just a little example of some of the things that they do. I really hope you guys could see it, and I hope it wasn't too distracting, me in the background there. But yeah, they did things like they yelled out flash flood and they all ran, and they did the trust fall and things like that. And as you can see, everyone's having like a lot of fun, but also like they're learning a lot and very important things at that, about how to like handle outdoor situations like that. And so what do you guys? What if we in Costa Rica actually went camping in tents, slept outside like they did? Future improvement, just saying. Okay, so let's move on to adventure education at the Prescott College that I researched. Um, so they have a mission statement as well. Their mission statement is students who come to Prescott College are vital, engaged people who want to make a difference. They take an active role in their college experience rather than just letting it happen. Most share a love and respect for the outdoors and a deep concern about social justice and for the jeopardized environment. They have inquiring intellects, uncompromising ideals, and soaring spirits. There's a link there if you want to check out their school. Some of the things they concentrate on in their adventure education department is experiential education, integral adventure education, and therapeutic use of adventure education, all of which they really didn't provide too much information for me to learn about them, but I guess they kind of all speak for themselves. Maybe experiential is maybe like experiences, um, integrate, and the next one maybe like you integrate what you already know or already have learned into your adventure education, and therapeutic use maybe like teaching you how to not get stressed out or learning to like control your mind more in like outdoor settings that can be like maybe a little unfamiliar for us, and it could just maybe like help us change our attitude. I don't know if we ever get overwhelmed. But anyway, there's another link if you guys want to check it out. And I also have another video of a student's personal experience um, in adventure education, but also more about what came after that and what kind of job opportunities came from her adventure education. So, let's click on that.
Kino, and you do bird surveys like we did. Like I spent my days studying pelican behavior and like would sit on the beach and do pelican counts or just stare at pelicans all day. And like another student would watch sandpipers and another student would watch herons. Because we get basic and not even basic, like even intermediate foundational skills for field research in our courses, we can take that and apply it in our resumes directly to jobs. So most of us, like most students I know, especially in the ES departments, land paid internships in their undergrad experience. So like their summer jobs are hardcore research jobs. Like one of my friends is doing research in the Grand Canyons this summer, and another got this internship at the sanctuary, and like I got an internship in one of the best pathology labs in the country, and like none of us would have gotten this without the type of courses that are offered in places like Kino.
So, as you can see, there's some cool opportunities afterwards because of all the knowledge that you have in an outdoor setting. It could go anywhere. And so, that brings us to adventure education at Sierra Nevada College. So, their mission statement, when ODAL, ODAL, which stands for Outdoor Adventure Leadership, students graduate, they have a large skill set. They can navigate through rugged terrain, cook a gourmet backcountry meal, facilitate a discussion on land ethics, climb a vertical wall, guide a raft down a river gorge, relocate a dislocated shoulder, all while practicing leave no trace principles. But the skills that they learn that really matter in the civilized world are endurance, persistence, and resourcefulness. It is these three skills that are honed when one adventures out into the wild, and it is these three skills that make all the difference in one's success in life. And so, if you guys want to check out that and you're interested in that, there's another link. So some of the things that they concentrate in adventure education include like outdoor adventure leadership requirements and interdisciplinary study requirements. I'm going to come back to this video because within the outdoor adventure leadership requirements, they gave us like a few examples of some of the classes they would take. So those classes are like Introduction to Outdoor Skills, Principles of Outdoor Leadership, Wilderness First Responder, Intermediate to Advanced Outdoor Skills, Fundamentals of Environmental Interpretation, and Extended Field Expedition Leadership Practicum, and Wilderness Ethics. And Odal is housed in the interdisciplinary studies program, and it's not a standalone degree. A student must also integrate this adventure leadership with another discipline, such as maybe like environmental studies, entrepreneurship, resort management, things like that. So the adventure education can't be the only thing that they focus on. So let's go back to the video here. It's a good video. I want to play the whole thing, I think, for you guys. Let's see if we can do this.
I'm Calhoun Boone. I am a senior at Sierra Nevada College, and I am an environmental science and outdoor adventure leadership major. I took ODAL 101 my first semester here at Sierra Nevada College, and really the ODAL program is what got me out to Sierra Nevada College. I was never really school-oriented when I was younger, and when I heard about the program at SMC, it really got me excited for the first time about school. I was living in the San Juan Islands, and I was working as like a kayaking guide, and I wanted to like keep progressing into that field, and I realized like I couldn't move any farther until I got like a degree, and I kind of realized like there's like a degree for playing outside. Once I figured out that I could like progress into the outdoor industry through Sierra Nevada College, it was pretty cool.
I chose ODAL because I realized that those were the times I was happiest, when I was outside, when I was being active, when I was playing and interacting with the environment. I knew I didn't want to be in the corporate world, and I wanted something different. I just wanted a degree, something to do with the outdoors, and still don't know what I want to do, but I know the ODAL program has opened up quite a few doors already, and it's only been a few weeks.
The ODAL 101 course is the foundation of the Outdoor Adventure Leadership Program here at Sierra Nevada College. We use classroom settings to prepare for field expeditions.
The classroom setting, like in the whitewater rafting trip, is nice because for the most part a lot of us were new, and even if you were experienced, it was very relaxed, and if you made a mistake it wasn't a big deal.
I just didn't really know what to think about it, but we were like in class, like learning about all this stuff outside, and I was like wondering when we were going to get to go outside, and I was like waiting, and finally we got to go on our first trip, and we went out, and it was like amazing, like getting to like learn something indoors, and then like after a few weeks of like really like diving deep into something, and you get to like go apply it outdoors. So it was pretty awesome.
Whitewater rafting is a terrific team activity. Students have to work together to assess risk, make decisions, and then implement that plan. Students who participate in our program are prepared to become whitewater rafting guides, but they also have a great experience where they can
I'm just
apply
gonna
that
stop
to
it there because it's a pretty long video, but it's really cool. So I will provide the link for that, and I really hope that you guys take a look at it. because it's worth watching. It's a really cool program, and it kind of like relates to our Costa Rica, where we loved those activities so much that we might want to do something in that field. And so here's an opportunity, and it's hands on. I don't know, it just really seems like a really cool school class thing to do. So, this brings us to some possible life and career outcomes of adventure education. I won't read you guys the entire thing, but I'll give you this list and I'll read some of them off, like adventure program administrator, backcountry ski guide, camp counselor, environmental educator, graduate school, mountain or rock climbing guide, outdoor business owner, rock climbing instructor, school-based adventure coordinator, sea kayaking instructor, wilderness medicine educator. I don't know. I'll just kind of, those were just some of the things. You could go like anywhere that you want with this. So just lastly, I do have a question for you guys that I want you to consider. And it says, consider this. Someone wants to go to school and get their degree, but school has never really been their strong point. Again, maybe if you were paying attention to the video that we just watched, it kind of relates to that. And they rather travel the world and see what life has to offer. So would you think that adventure education and project adventure is right for them? Trick question, I know. But if yes, why? Write your little discussion for me. What factors do you think they would need to consider? Maybe being the cost, the amount of classwork that they take, if they're going to be hands-on, just things of the location, if they want it to be hot, cold, things like that. And maybe what are some of job opportunities that could be available for them if they like to travel, maybe something with transportation. I don't know, whatever you think, just give me a little discussion and shout out. So I really want to thank you guys all for listening. No. Yes. I really want to thank you guys for listening. I'm so sorry this video was so long. I just had a lot to say, you know? And I'm very sorry I couldn't be in class today with all of you people. But I love you all very much, and I miss you very much, and I miss Costa Rica. And I hope you're all having a lovely day, and thank you so much for your time. Bye, guys.